Hello and welcome back to the Tarot Bee. I'm Debbie. I'm here with your tarot reading for the 14th of December 2022. As always, we'll give the cards a quick shuffle. Hope everyone's doing alright. Let's have a go. We got the message of the 14th. Right, 14th, what have you got? Okay, then we're going to start up with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something, yeah. It's usually about finances. It's usually talking about somebody being quite stingy, maybe with the money or coming across that way. But holding on tight to what's yours, your possessions, your money. It could also be holding on to thoughts and feelings. It could be holding on to a person and being quite possessive over a person. Bringing us in is the Queen of Wands. So in the past, we've either been embodying the energy of this Queen of Wands, or we've had a Queen of Wands person around us impacting our situation. Queen of Wands, very confident person, full of energy, fire sign, typically a fire sign, very passionate, enthusiastic, plays a prominent role in the community in terms of their career. And in the future, we are seeing death. So we're seeing transformation, we're seeing changes, we're seeing out with the old, in with the new. Oops, new beginnings for us coming in. Okay. Well, let's get some further clarification. What have we got clarifying our Queen of Wands today? What's the message here? What's clarifying these cards for us? We're seeing, coming in to clarify that Queen of Wands, the Fool in reverse. Okay. Fool in reverse. So, somebody's made of a reckless choice in the past there. A stupid choice. Someone has took a risk and they've done it maybe out of boredom, restlessness. They've maybe done it because they've had unrealistic expectations. Okay, so it could be that you've had unrealistic expectations of this Queen of Wands figure. Yeah, or it could be that this Queen of Wands has been ignorant, has made a stupid choice, moved away from you. Generally, this person has made a mistake because they're down to poor understanding of a situation or an impulsive decision, just a reckless choice. Okay, so that's what's happened there in the past. Clarifying our Four of Pentacles, we've got the Moon reversed. Okay, seeing the Moon reversed coming in. Now the Moon reversed is having a blockage. It's being closed off. It's not being open yet. It's a very closed energy that we're getting. It's about self-delusion as well, like you're deluding yourself. There may be some mental health issues going on here with this as well. Or we could be seeing something being revealed, something coming to the surface. We could be seeing secrets coming up to the surface. Something's no longer in the dark. That being the reversed meaning of the Moon. But I see it as some delusion when I see it with the Fool in reversed. I'm seeing a delusional person, somebody who perhaps has mental health problems, somebody who's sticking for some reason, they're stuck, they're holding on. They're holding on to something that maybe is not serving them anymore, because maybe we know that it's been we've made reckless decisions in the past. We've took risks. We've made a stupid choice in the past due to lack of understanding. But maybe we're not ready to accept it. That could be what we're doing here, because these two are very, very similar energies, really. Similar energies. Okay, then the Death card is being Clarified then by the King of Swords. So it could be again that you're embodying the energy of the King of Swords. This could be you, the King of Swords here, or it could be somebody important in this situation. The King of Swords is usually indicative of a mature person in your life. It's someone who may be an air sign, somebody who's very, very intelligent, somebody who makes fair decisions, somebody very balanced, okay? So it could be somebody like a judge, a lawyer, somebody in that type of a role, or somebody in military as well. It's also can be somebody in military, because it's somebody who doesn't let emotions come in the way of their decision making. They rather go for shared interest rather than passion about the emotions. They're much more about communication, talking, and being attracted to somebody because of intelligence and of shared interests. So this is coming in to clarify our Death card here. Sorry if you can hear any background noise today. There is somebody drilling or something next door. I can hear some power tools going on. So we're seeing a sacrifice with this Death card. So we could be seeing that we are we're taking a decision to move on. Yeah, this person's going in this direction, so that could be what we're doing. We could be taking now a decision to move on, to sacrifice, to end a relationship. It could also be the opposite. We could be starting a new relationship with this King of Swords as well. So we could be losing the King of Swords, or we could be gaining the King of Swords here. But whatever's happening is we're changing. There's change. It generally means a loss, you know, it generally means that in order to get here, we've lost something, we've purged, we've sacrificed, because we're now in a state of rebirth. It's shedding the old. It might be shedding the old attitudes, and we might be coming into it with this mindset of the King of Swords, who would be very determined. You know, he would take like a leadership role here. He would take control. So let's see if we can get any more insight on this situation. Any more insight for us today? Any more guidance, advice, messages about the 14th of December? We're seeing the Page of Swords. We're seeing the Temperance. And we're seeing the Ace of Pentacles in reverse there at the end. Okay, that's a loss. I'm seeing that as a loss there. We'll come back to this future in a minute. We'll come back to that. So in the past then, we're getting the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is that inquisitive, curious energy. It can be quite naive. It's like the start of something, the start of a project, the start of an idea, the birth of an idea, let's say. Again, it can be like representative of like a student, somebody learning. It can also be somebody who's watching, who's taking notice, who has got their eye on you, somebody who wants to know more about you. You may want to know more about somebody else. Now, what I'm seeing is this Queen of Wands energy, I feel, represents yourself here. I think you've probably made a reckless choice. It may be been out of naivety and curiosity that you've wanted to explore an option that just didn't work out. So it could have been anything. It could have been in terms of a relationship that you may have given a second chance that didn't quite work out for you there. It may have been an investment that you made in business, in money, finances. It may have been a career change for you. It may have been study. It could have been anything. I do think that you've gone for it with some confidence. You've gone for it with some confidence and passion. You've been very, very passionate about this new idea, but it wasn't the right choice to make. You made the choice on a whim without doing enough digging, without doing enough. Like I say, with this Page of Swords, he's not quite mastered his talents yet. He's not quite mastered it there. He's at the very beginning. As it's a new project. It's a new idea. There's also, with this card, comes vigilance and apprehension and inexperience as well. For some of you, you may have took on this new venture, but you may have done so with some apprehension. You may have known it wasn't quite going to work out. You may have known that deep in your gut. You may have known that, but may have chose to ignore that gut feeling. What I'm getting in this current energy, we're getting the Temperance. So with the Temperance, we're seeing something coming back into balance, okay? We're seeing something come back into balance. Perhaps now you know something more because we've got the Moon in reverse. So we've got answers, maybe secrets coming forward. Perhaps you feel like you know more now. You have the information because it's coming back into balance. You do feel blessed right now. You do feel blessed. You feel like you can resolve conflicts. You're completely in control of that. Any conflicts right now are going to be resolved. You know, there's a certain acceptance with this, there's cooperation, but there's definitely what we're seeing here is healing. We're seeing healing. And you just now I feel like you're now thinking you just want things to develop at their own pace. Yeah. So you've healed. Maybe you've repaired a relationship with a friend or a partner. You've overcome some problems in that, and you're seeing you're now gonna let things develop at their own pace. You're gonna hold on. Yeah, you're gonna hold on to each other. That could be how we're seeing it. For others of you, you might be thinking, no, you want to hold on to what's yours. You feel like someone may have been coming in to take from you, and you want to hold on. You may have seen that in somebody, that they may want to take from you, take something from you. You may have opened up to the idea. You may have seen that you were kind of acting a bit delusional in the past there. We could also here be seeing, if there is any mental health concerns, healing from that. So the Temperance on top of these cards makes it a lot better, this situation. It does improve it. It's showing us that the storm is now behind us. You know, we seem to have made a decision. We have a lot more patience. But there's something here we're holding on to. There's something here we're holding on to. Now, in the future, obviously then we're seeing an ending to a situation. We're seeing this King of Swords being prominent in whatever that ending is. We're seeing it coming with an ace, which is about new beginnings. However, that ace is in reversed. Now, this can indicate somebody who values the coin too much, let's say. This, again, it's someone greedy, it's someone hoarding, so it's very similar energy to this, right? It's the Scrooge. It's holding on to the pennies. It's attachment to materialistic things. It's attachment to the materialism, to being overly concerned about money and possessions. It's exactly the same energy as what we're seeing with this Four of Pentacles here. Now, was this person like that? This person in your life? Was this King of Swords person like that? Were they holding on to money? Did they not allow you any freedom with money? Is that why you're letting go of this person? Is that why you're letting go? You're letting go of the Scrooge in your life? You want more financial freedom? That's a possibility here. The other side of the coin is, was this person taking from you? Were they the opposite? Were they a freeloader? Did they want take from you? And you know, you saw through it. You saw through that. and you ended it. Okay, so a couple of things could be going on there, but we've seen some disharmony in the past, and it's because you have made I see this as being yourself, has made a silly mistake, a silly decision. It might have been letting this woman into your life, or it might have, you might have been acting like this person in terms of being too confident, overly confident that you were making the right decision, even though your gut was telling you maybe this was not the right thing to do. Yeah. But now it seems things are coming back into balance. I think you've realised it because something's come to the surface. Something's come to light. Whatever this is, it's making you want to hold on. I feel like it's making you want to hold on to your money. And in the future, we're still in that mindset of holding on. We still want what's ours. We're not going to let anybody take that from us. Yeah, that seems to be how the message reads. So I hope that makes sense to you. Any final messages for the 14th? Have we got any final messages here? Whoop. Well, I saw the sun. What's come out? Something fell. The Queen of Cups has fallen. It's fallen looking down on that King of Swords. So perhaps there's a lot of love here for that person, just the way that it fell there like that. Certainly the Queen of Cups is a very loving energy. She's very psychic. It's, you know, it's a water sign, mature female, very intuitive. Okay, it would definitely have gut feelings. You know, she's very, very in tune. Very in tune. This could be you. This could represent how you're feeling right now, sensitive, emotional, or it could be somebody around you in the situation. So there could be two females around a male. Yeah, or this could be yourself feeling open emotionally. Or starting to open up, maybe. Starting to open up, starting to... You know, the Queen of Cups would accept apologies. She'd be a very loyal friend. She would try and make amends with people. She would apologise if she needs to, or she would accept others' apologies. She would be open to that. Let's pull another one on this Queen of Cups. What's this Queen of Cups to do with our current situation? We're seeing the Three of Wands and we're seeing the World in reverse. So when we've got the World in reverse there, we are seeing some unfinished business. Something's not yet completed. So this cycle's might not yet be over. I feel like it's coming to an end in the near future there because we've got the Death card, but right now we're still dealing with it. We're maybe dealing with closure of a relationship that may be bringing some emotions to the surface. We are in a situation where we're waiting, we've planned, and now we're waiting. So I do feel like we've taken the steps to either resolve conflict in a situation or decide to separate from somebody. And we've, you know, we're now waiting. Now, we could be waiting for somebody else to come in with an apology. We could be waiting for someone to come in to support us through this situation. Be careful not to lose sight of your goals, right? Be careful not to, if you've made a decision to leave somebody, be careful not to keep holding on to old feelings, old emotions, and getting sensitive about it, because it may be that you will fall at the final hurdle, okay? Because this can indicate that you might be reluctant to make the changes that you need to make in your life. For whatever reason, you know, you're holding on. You may be holding on tight to something that is over. It's done. You know, we see that in the future. Something ends. Something may even be beginning here. There's definitely been an ending. But I feel at the moment you're stuck. You're stuck a bit in that energy. It's causing a delay. It's like it's making you lose sight of your purpose. You know, for whatever reason, you're reluctant to make this change. You're reluctant to drop the ball. You're holding on very tight to this. You're waiting. What is it you're waiting for? You know, are you waiting for someone to change? Are you waiting for someone to come in with this apology? Are you being stubborn? Well, you know, you're certainly being stubborn. That's the energy that we're getting with these two cards here. The Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Four. It's stubborn energy. I feel like you want to do whatever it takes to fix something that's perhaps broken. To fix a person that may be unwell, that may need actually be quite unwell and need support. You can't fix this person. You're waiting for something. And someone here is reluctant to change. Someone is reluctant to do what they need to do that's necessary. So I think eventually you will see that and you will want to move on. You'll want to release. You'll want to do that purging, but that's not yet. I don't think you're in that mindset right yet for that right now. Okay. So, what have we got then from the angels? What angel message do we see? We're seeing losing my voice. We're seeing relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel, or Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay, so that's suggesting that we're trying to work through problems. Very much the same energy as the Temperance and this Queen of Cups there. You know, we may be trying to resolve conflicts within a relationship right now. What's important to us right now? What do we need to be focusing on? The Butterfly Oracle usually tells us what the focus is for us. What's the focus for the 14th? We are seeing healing from the past. So we may need to start healing old wounds. We may be seeing those coming to the surface, old trauma that's been unresolved. We may need to heal relationship problems that keep reoccurring. That seems to be the message. We are working on trying to bring something back into balance. We are healing right now. I do get a sense of holding on to maybe a false promise. You know, that's how I've seen it today. I've seen that perhaps somebody might not be willing to change. I think we've had problems in the past. We've made a silly mistake, or somebody around us have made that silly mistake. But I could be wrong. It could just be that the problems are now behind you and that you're willing to move on and put these old arguments to rest. And that might be what that future transformation is there. I hope everything goes well. Good luck with your situation. I shall see you tomorrow. Take care.